Hi, welcome back. So the next thing we're going to do is the handle. So if you remember the other day when we first started, I showed you a handle that I'd wrapped in newspaper, specially cut shaped newspaper, being the fiberglass core. So now I've wrapped it, I've bound it, I've also put the keeper on it and stuff like that. So you can see now we've got a nice taper in our handle, comes up to a wider point about there, and then it just narrows down into the palm of your hand. I like that feel because it's nicer here in your fingers and nicer there in your thumb, so it's a little bit wider. So the next thing we've got to do is cut 16 strands because it's going to be a 16 strand handle. So that'll be 8 black and 8 aqua. So as you can see, it's tapered, so they need to be all different widths. So the way I work that out is the diameter of the thing I'm going to be plaiting over times 4.5 divided by the number of strands. So we're going to have to, so I've just got my calipers here. If we look at this one, hopefully you can see that, and I'll just put it over there, so it's going to be our narrowest point is 11.85. Yep, about there, about 11.85. So if we say 11.85 times 4.5 divided by, we need 16 strands, divided by 16 equals 3.3 mil. So those strands are going to have to be 3.3 mil at their thinnest down here. And then we'll do the same just for our widest, so we can get that where they've got a taper to. So that's 21.32. Again, we'll do that. So 21.5, just to give us a little bit, 21.5 times 4.5 divided by our 16 strands equals 6.04. So basically we're going to need our strands going from 3 mil to 6 mil at this point, and then they'll taper down a little bit as we go past that, but we'll do that taper as we get it. So how long do we need these strands? Again, it's 1.5 times the length of that, so that's 50 centimeters. So 1.5 times that is 70. So I'd go 80 just to make sure. So so that's 80 centimeters. I need the strands. I need 8 of each colour. So 8 times 80 is 6.4 meters. So 6.5 meters of each colour. And I'll cut them about that 7 mil thick, because then that will allow me to sort of stretch them, take a little bit of that stretch out, and then I can trim them all down. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'll just go away and do that, around and around and around. So I'll cut those 16 strands, and then I'll show you how I resize them, how I split them down to the correct thickness, and then we can start plaiting. So look forward to seeing you next time.